Welcome to the Rise and Wander podcast, where we'll explore adventure, spirituality, and empowerment through the outdoors and beyond. Join me, Carla Amador, as we focus on topics around the mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional benefits derived through the outdoors. You'll also hear inspiring stories, get educated, and more. Let's get started. I wanted to take a moment to thank this season's Rise and Wander podcast sponsor, REI. REI is the outdoor gear retailer of the 52 Hike Challenge. I've been a member since I started my 52 hikes in 2012, and they've helped outfit me for all things hiking and outdoors since then. Becoming a member has many perks like 10% back annually on eligible purchases, a satisfaction guarantee, which gives you up to a year to return any purchases you aren't satisfied with, free shipping in the US, and so much more. Please visit them at rei.com. Join me, Carla Amador, for my new offering and program, Rise, a fully supported transformation program in which you complete 52 hikes while going through the 12 steps I've developed for healing and transformation through the outdoors. Each month, we'll go through a different topic with guided weekly exercises, one-on-one coaching with me, and access to a supportive community. This program is for anyone going through a life transition, those looking for a change, and anyone looking for accountability and guidance in their outdoors journey. Learn more and sign up at 52hikechallenge.com. I'm excited to have you on our first podcast today. I'm going to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about me, my story, how this podcast came to be, and share a little bit about my hopes and what it will do for you in your life. So a little bit about me. My name is Carla Amador, as I mentioned earlier. I am the founder of the 52 Hike Challenge, and my journey started really young. I think I always knew that I was going to do some really big things in the world. Little did I know that when I was 17, I was going to become pregnant and a mom at a very young age. Yes, my journey starts off on that foot. I got married, and 12 years later, in 2012, I was going through a really difficult time. My ex-husband and I decided to divorce, and truly, it was such a challenging time in my life. I felt so lost and so alone, and I really just felt like I was in this depression, this dark place. About a year later, I met someone who was an avid outdoors person, and he took me for a hike. And I remember getting to this beautiful outlook and feeling hope for the first time in about a year and a half. And so in 2014, I set a goal to hike once a week for a year as just a way to have something to look forward to that year and truly just explore the outdoors. Little did I know what that was going to do in my life. It was the beginning of something so deeply powerful, so transformative, so life-changing. And by the end of 2014, I had completed these 52 hikes and truly felt that I needed to share this with people. So in the end of 2014, I had this logo made and decided to launch this venture, this idea that maybe this 52 hike journey could help other people. Little did I know what was going to come from that little seedling, that little idea. This was going to create a worldwide movement that would inspire and motivate hundreds of thousands of lives, moments, and people around the world to take the same challenge to getting outdoors, to find healing, inspiration, motivation, finding themselves truly through the outdoors. So it has been a great honor to be an ambassador for Mother Earth, for getting people out for the healing benefits, for the stillness. And in that time, since 2012, I have been devoted to learning about healing thyself. I have been devoted to learning more about how to show up as a better person in the world and truly delving into the depths of myself, my soul, and nature, and then taking that information and sharing it with others. And so it is my hope that this podcast will help inspire you to get out on the adventures, but especially to adventure within, to grow through the outdoors, to grow within, to let your light shine so you can too be a part of this inspiration, this beautiful cycle that has impacted so many people. I pick up my email at times and get the most beautiful messages that say, I've inspired this many people to get outside because of the challenge, or this challenge helped me to get through cancer, or helped me bond with my son, my children, my husband. It has changed my life. I could go on and on into stories. And my hope is that we will delve into some of those stories in this podcast. But for this season and the first season, we're going to be talking all about adventure and how planning a grand adventure in your life can help you in ways you never knew possible. So we're going to be focusing on getting ready for the Camino. I just completed this beautiful hike with my mom. It was so powerful. It was so beautiful. I just can't explain how special it felt helping my mother achieve this life dream she had. She came to me and she said to me, before I die, I want you to take me to do this Camino. I'm getting ahead of myself, so I'm going to leave it and sprinkle it by saying we're going to go through all my tips and advice so that you too can set a goal like 52 hikes, hiking the Camino, maybe hiking the John Muir Trail. So I am really excited to share my wisdom, my knowledge, and all this information that I found along the journey. I also want to talk a little bit about my career in general. So I started my first business when I want to say I was about 20 years old. Since then, I've created multiple companies. I sold one of my last businesses, which was a bookkeeping firm. And now I run this 52 Hike Challenge movement full time. So I have a lot of entrepreneurial growth mindset experience. And it's my hope to really take all of this, as I said, and offer you some really valuable information. And also on this journey, like I said, the spiritual and healing part of this has been so important in healing myself, in becoming the best version of myself, in helping others. And I'm very blessed to share some of those teachings with you. So you're going to get a lot of information that I hope is going to really, truly help you in embodying the wholeness of who you are in the world. And then, let's talk a little bit about adventure. So I have, at this point in my life, traveled all around the world. And I have hiked, as I mentioned, the Camino. And in addition, I have done the John Muir Trail. I have done countless backpacking trips. I have hiked all around the world. Like I said, I've traveled all around the world, including India by myself. So some of the topics we're going to talk about include how to get ready for those trips. I remember my first trip where I actually went and did a ton of national parks all on my own and made an attempt at climbing the Grand Teton. And it was so deeply powerful to do these things on my own and know that I had the skills to camp by myself. This has been a journey of information that I've gained over the last decade. So it is my hope that all of this is going to really help you in being a yes. I'm going to be a yes person to adventure. And all right, without further ado, that is it for today. I hope that you will join us for the next 9 episodes of our first season. And I hope you will gain some valuable information. Please, if this makes an impact in your life, please share it with your family and friends. Make sure to rate us on whatever platform you're using to listen to your podcast. And please comment and leave your feedback. I will be reading your feedback and absolutely answering any questions you may have, helping you on your journey towards adventure, towards living your best life, and especially rising up and continuing to wander in this beautiful world. I'll see you next time.